Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Glad you're here. Seriously now, let me ask you something. Have you ever had one of those days where everything feels a little too much? Like you're walking through fog or your mind is just loud. And no matter what you do, you can't quiet it down. You're not broken, you're not weak, you're just human. But here's the thing I want to talk to you about today. What if you could rewire that brain of yours? Like actually shift the way it responds to stress, to fear, to setbacks. What if you could train your mind to be unshakable? Not in a superhero way, but in a grounded real world. I've got this kind of way. Imagine a life where setbacks don't knock you off track, where challenges don't shut you down, but instead fire you up, where you walk into chaos, and instead of panicking, you breathe and you handle it calmly, clearly. Is that even possible? Yes, and today, I want to show you how. Let's talk about how to rewire your brain, build mental fortitude, and start living from a place of power. Starting now, let's be real, 2025 is no joke. We are living in a constant stream of information. It's like a fire hose to the face every single day. Messages from your phone, your feed, your job, your family, endless comparisons. Everyone looks like they're winning online. Everyone's highlight reel. And here you are just trying to make it through Monday. And on top of that, there's economic uncertainty, the pressure to keep up, to do more, to be more. And it's exhausting. Let's just call it what it is. Now we've been told for years. Just tough it out, push through, grind harder, have grit. But you know what? Sometimes grit isn't enough. Because if you're mentally spiraling, no amount of hustle is gonna save you. So we've gotta go deeper. Not just push through, but reprogram. That's right. Rewire the brain so that your default isn't panic, it's presence, not breakdown. But breakthrough. Now your brain, it's kinda like an operating system. And here's the wild part. It's running on some seriously outdated code, you and me. We've got ancient brains trying to survive in a modern world, and our brains are wired for one thing, survival, which means it's always scanning for danger, threat, something to protect us from. That's why the negative stuff sticks. You ever notice that? You could get 10 compliments and 1 insult, and your brain latches onto the insult like glue. That's not because you're overly sensitive. It's biology, it's the negativity bias. But here's the kicker. When we keep feeding that loop, that what if this goes wrong, that I'm not good enough, that they're better than me, we reinforce those neural pathways. Every single time you replay that fear or failure, it's like carving a deeper groove in your brain. And the deeper the groove, the easier it is to fall into. Ever catch yourself catastrophizing? Like one small thing goes wrong and your brain goes, well, guess everything's doomed. That's a trap. So is black and white thinking, or that all or nothing mindset, or imposter syndrome, the one where you feel like a fraud even when you're doing great, all of that. It's not who you are, it's just how your brain's been programmed. And the good news? You can reprogram it. Let's talk about flipping the script, the reframe. You mess something up? It's not the end of the world, it's data, it's feedback, it's a chance to grow. You didn't fail, you learned, you didn't lose, you leveled up. It's all about how you see it. That's called cognitive reappraisal. Big word, simple. Meaning, you decide what meaning you assign to an experience. And when you start doing that, your whole life shifts. You stop seeing obstacles as stop signs and start seeing them as stepping stones. You stop asking, why me? And start asking, what's this here to teach me? And here's a small shift that's actually massive. The word yet sounds silly, right? But it's powerful. I'm not good at this becomes I'm not good at this. Yet, it opens a door in your mind instead of a wall. That's growth mindset in action. Believing that your abilities, your emotions, your mental strength, all of it can evolve because it can, because your brain has plasticity. Which means it's flexible, moldable, trainable, and yeah, that's science. But it's not just about shifting thoughts. It's also about creating space. You ever meditate? Or just sit with your thoughts and go, wow, I'm really spiraling right now. That's awareness, and awareness is step one to change. When you can observe your thoughts instead of getting caught in them, you start taking your power back. Like instead of, I'm anxious, you say, I'm noticing anxiety. There's space there. Room to breathe, room to choose. And speaking of choices, let's get into what you can actually do, not just think about. Because rewiring your brain takes action, small, consistent action. Try this every morning. Spend 5 minutes, just 5, writing down 3 things you're grateful for. I know it sounds cliche, but what you focus on expands. And when you train your brain to see the good, it starts spotting it more often. That's not woo-woo. That's neural rewiring. Now here's another one. Do hard things on purpose. Not huge, scary things. Just little things that stretch you. Take a cold shower. Speak up in a meeting. Go for that run. Have the tough conversation. These small acts of voluntary discomfort, they build mental muscle. Because when you do something hard and survive it, your brain goes, oh, we can do this. And that confidence starts stacking, and before you know it, you're walking taller, breathing deeper, showing up braver. Here's another tool. Visualize, like athletes do. See yourself handling that tough moment, solving that problem, staying calm when everything's chaotic. Your brain doesn't fully distinguish between real and vividly imagined experiences. So when you mentally rehearse, you're training your brain for future success. You're future-proofing your mindset. Now you might be wondering, how long does this take? When will I feel different? And the truth is, it's not overnight, but the shift starts immediately, the moment you become aware. The moment you take intentional action, you're already on your way. You're building mental fortitude. You're creating new neural connections. And every day you show up, you get stronger, not just in your mind, but in how you show up to life. And guess what? This doesn't just affect you, it ripples out. To your relationships, to your work, to your sense of purpose. Because when you become mentally resilient, you become the calm in the storm. You inspire others just by being you. People feel safer around you, more grounded, more hopeful. That's impact. And to keep that momentum going, treat your mental strength like a gym. You wouldn't go to the gym once and expect ABS. Same goes for your mind. Create your routine. A gratitude practice, mindful check-ins, journaling, stretch goals. Whatever works for you, just keep showing up, even when you don't feel like it. Especially then, and hey, there will be days when you slip. When your brain reverts to old patterns, that's okay. Progress isn't linear. Growth is messy, but you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience. Keep going, keep growing. This is a process, not a destination, and you're already on the path. You showed up today, you listened, you reflected, and that alone? That's powerful. You are not your past. You are not your fears. You are not your worst day. You are potential. You are resilience. You are rewiring your life one thought at a time. So here's what I want you to remember. Your brain is not the boss of you. You are. And you've got everything you need already inside you. You just need to activate it. Practice it. Believe in it. So let's go build that mental fortitude, not tomorrow, not when life gets easier, but today, right now, because you're worth the work. Thanks for spending this time with me. If this hit home, if it gave you something to think about, do me a favor, drop a comment below. Let me know what part spoke to you, and if you haven't already, hit that like, smash that subscribe, share this with someone who might need it today. You've got this, and I've got your back. Until next time, keep growing, keep showing up, and keep rewiring. One breath, one thought, one choice at a time. Catch you soon. Peace.